Hello. First of all, thank you very much for your submission for the circular linked list question. So I will start reviewing the code. So first of all, you have made a node class. That is good. You are utilizing the OOPS concepts. Then you have linked list class. So I would suggest keep class names capital. So here, if you have L capital in the linked list, that would be great. Then you have a node that is representing the head, that is fine, and in the constructor you are assigning head to null because there is no node in the linked list initially. That is good. So then you have insert at end function. So in that function you are creating a new node using the new. So new keyword will allocate the memory. Then you are checking if head is null, then making the node as head, and as it is a circular linked list, you are assigning the next to head itself. That is fine. Then you are creating another. If head is not null, then you are creating another pointer current and putting it to head, and start iterating over the list till you reach the node just before the head and point it to the head. Then this node will point to the new node because you are inserting at the end, and new node will point to the head. That is correct. Then you have insert at start. You have data, new node, and assigning the data next to null. Head is null, again doing the same thing as you did here. That is fine. And then you are getting two pointers, current and temp. Current again after this loop will point to the node just before the head, and then you are making temp equal to head, then head equal to that node. Okay, and currents next will point to the head, and you forgot to make one change, that heads next should point to the temp. That was the previous head, so that change was necessary. And along with this uh, change, I think it should work fine. Then you have print data, where you are taking the current node, assigning it to head, and iterating over the list, and printing the data. So I think the 68 line where you are printing current data, so that is not required because you have already printed that here. If you want to repeat, that is fine, but this is not a requirement, I think. So in the main function, you are just creating a linked list class, making a character with initial value y and integer ch, integer data. Okay, then you are iterating till c equals to y. I think you can use do while loop because in such cases where there is a prompt to the user, do while loop are better. So you are asking for entering the choice. If ch is 1, enter your data, inputting the data and inserting at start. So first choice is insert at start, then insert at end, and then print. So C, yeah, as invalid entry, and C input C. So enter Y to perform the operation and to exit. So if you press N, then I think this operation has already happened. So I think this should be here, uh, because these two lines should be before this if. That would be better. So I think these are the changes I would suggest in this code. Otherwise the code looks good to me. So I will try to log in and run this code. So I think I'm not able to get the code. uh, okay. So I got the code. Now if I can make some changes in this code, I think I cannot make any changes here. So let's do one thing. I will copy this code, make the required changes, and we will see if it works. In an online IDE. So as I suggested, make this capital. So now you will make head h next equal to temp. This was the change I suggested. I suggested don't need to do this, and this thing I suggested we can keep here. Okay. So if I run this code, yeah, so I change the linked list to okay, we have to change the constructor as well. These compilers give good debug information that will help you to find the issue, exact issues. So if I add two, suppose two, and now I will insert at the end. So why to perform the operation? Enter the data. If I add 4, now I want to print. I add y will print. So it just printed 2. That means 4 was not inserted correctly. So, or we are doing some mistake in printing the data. Okay, here it was fine because you are not going till head again. So it was fine. So I think now it should work. Why? Enter the data 4 and 3 is sufficient. I'm getting 2 4. So now this is working fine. So I will repeat over the changes. Just use capital um, like camel case with the first letter capital for class names, and then I change the constructor name also because it should match the class name. Then I just did one change here in start at insert at start, where I just assigned this thing because it was not there. We should make head slash next point to the new head, that is my new node. So this temp was my previous head. So oh sorry, head was my new head, that is the current node, but the previous head will become next node after the new node. So if you have suppose this 1 slash 2, and then 2 will again point to the 1, and you will insert at the position of 1, then you will suppose insert 3, then 3 will point to 1, but 2 will point to 3. Print data was fine because you are not going to the head again, you are just going to the node before the head. So you are printing current data, that is fine. And I suggested a do while here, so you can use the do while loop instead of this do while equals to y. So this is the Thank you.